they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. I just wanted to peek my head in and say hey, because I know once I get home, I'm probably gonna get the yapping. I'm gonna bring per the title. Today is gonna be another get ready with me. Thank you all for your response to my last get ready video. I really enjoyed it. It was, nice. It was relaxing. It was, my type of thing, because I really do enjoy those type of videos, like a Vogue celebrity inspired, like get ready with me. So if you're new to my channel, hey, my name's Shequita, Beauty and the Queen, here on Queen TV. We're over here, we do beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if that's content that interests you, consider joining the fam, the squad, and enjoy the ride with me. So like I said, we're gonna do a get ready with me. Today I'm getting prepared to go to my cousin's wedding today. Congratulations to Angelica and Lil Vernon. I'm getting married on today, so it'll be me, my husband, and my sister going. So I'm going to just record me getting ready. And had lots of rain, so my hair kind of wasn't too frizzy, but frizzy enough for me not to want to wear my hair all together. So I added some clip-ins to my hair and just did a few curls. So that's gonna be the vibe for today, and what I'm gonna do is probably touch it up when I get home. But I just want to let you know that. And yeah, girl, let's get into the video. Okay, you guys, so I just made it home. Getting ready to start, because I'd rather be early than to be kind of late and scrounging, because that's how I forget stuff. But I did get a package. It wasn't, unfortunately, my clothes, but dress that I was supposed to wear today. I'm getting my money back from Shein, because I paid for expedited shipping. They did not ship my stuff like they said they would. And they done rescheduled my delivery 3 times. Was it 3? Yeah, because it was supposed to be delivered on Friday. Then they changed it. It was no, on tomorrow. Then they changed it again. And was no, we just gonna do Monday. So I'm over it at this point. Give my money back. Either reimburse me for the expedited shipping, or I'm taking my stuff back. You could just give me the money that way. And if I really wanted that bad, then I will just go ahead and repurchase. So, but I did get my Dossier package, Dossier, and this one is supposed to be inspired by YSL Eau de Parfum. Let's see. And let's see. It says top notes are bergamot, ginger, and pineapple. Middle notes, clary sage, geranium, and juniper berry. And the base notes are amberwood, cedarwood, and olibanum. So let's see. Okay, this is giving me low-key YSL black opium vibes. But some of the notes are the same ones that's inside of Black Opium by YSL. If you haven't smelled it, then probably go to Macy's or Sephora and just ask them for a sample. But this is how the bottle looks. And then this is the little card explaining the notes and everything. And then it comes into this little box packaging. Now, they did send an email saying that some of their packaging will include the sample, which is actually what you're supposed to sample, not the bottle itself. And then if you don't like it, you can send it back. But they said some of the packaging, because they're trying to cut down the amount of plastic that they use, so they stated that some of the packaging will include a sampler and then some will not. But don't fret, now they make it to where if yours don't include a sample, you can still return it and get 100% refund. No questions asked is what they say. So the next one is inspired by Baccarat. Oh, smells real good. And this one is called Ambery Saffron. And the same like basic packaging. Again, is supposed to be inspired by Mason Francis Baccarat, basically. In the top notes, in case if you like in the market of fragrances and you kind of, I'm learning to get familiar with like the top notes, middle notes, and the base notes to kind of know what type of fragrances I will and won't like based on what they list online. But top notes is saffron, orange, and blossom. Middle note, jasmine, plum, cedarwood. Base note, oak moss, fir balsam, and amber. Now, I don't know what it means when it say like the concentration percentage. If you know, comment down below. But the Ambery Saffron, that one's 18%. And then the aromatic pineapple inspired by YSL is a 15%. I don't know what that means. But if you know what it means, let me know. And basically, that's like the basis of Dossier. They like make recreations of like really expensive fragrances. And I heard the wear times on them are pretty good. I only get the ones that say perfume because they tend to last longer than the toilette. FYI. So the last one, this one does include a sample. So it looks like this, but they said some will have it and some won't. So this one is called Floral Jasmine. Top notes is neroli, cardamom. I believe I'm saying it right. Bergamot and pepper. Middle notes, jasmine, sambayo, lang lang, broom flower. Base note, labdanum, clary sage, and vanilla. This is inspired by Tom Ford, Jasmine Rouge, Eau de Parfum. Concentration is 18%. So some of them notes I ain't never heard of. So let's for sure try this sample. Let's see, y'all. Ooh, initial, I don't like it. No, I don't like that. It smells like I'm trying to think of. It reminds me of that Donna Karan cashmere mist, and I don't like that smell. Like it turns my stomach like it's, and then a little bit of white diamond. It reminds no. So that one getting taken back. But the other two, yes, that's the go. So if you're in the market for some inexpensive fragrances, you don't want to break the bank, then try them out. Again, I got so what I like to do is if I know I'm going to be in a place where it's like a lot of humidity, just a lot going on, what I like to do is make sure that my base is like spot on for where I'm getting ready to go. And because, you know, with reception and stuff like that and dancing and stuff, I want to make sure I moisturize first because my face gets dry very easily. And then once I moisturize, I like to go in with the milk of magnesia to basically make sure that the center part of my face is as matte as it can get. And I do that because I like for my makeup to look nice and moisturized and like not matte but like radiant. However, the middle part of my face, because it gets the oiliest, breaks up that makeup so bad. I like to make sure that the center part of my face is matte. So to moisturize my overall face, I'm using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Whip Body Balm for dry to extra dry skin, and it has hyaluronic acid. I like to use that all over my face. And then I'm just gonna go with the Equate brand Milk of Magnesia for the center part of my face. Okay, hopefully that's good. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go with the I'm getting ready to use the Milk of Magnesia, and I'm just gonna apply that with a used beauty blender. And I'm just again tapping that on all of the areas where I get oilies, which is just usually the center. And I only want to focus it on that alone. Okay, so while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my eyebrows, since that is like another thing that is very time consuming for me. And for that, I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And this is in the shade Ebony. And I like it because it's a dual-ended with the spoolie and the eyebrow pencil. Another dupe that you can get, like an inexpensive brand that you can get in comparison to this one, is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. And this is in the shade Black is Brown. That is a good dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills if you don't want to pay too much money for a eyebrow brush. So I'm just gonna go and start outlining. Well, really what I was supposed to do is take a little bit of powder to mattify my brows to make it easier to draw on. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of setting powder and I'm just gonna put over my brows. I just did my brow tint yesterday with the henna, so this portion shouldn't be too crazy. And I went and arched my own brows too. And what I like to do is I just outline the top, outline the bottom. If you hear any yelling, that's my son watching episodes that he act like he have not watched before. And then once I draw the top and the bottom, then I just go back in and fill in, and then I use the spoolie to kind of blend it into the whole entire brow. And then if I need to towards the end, then I'll just go and fill them in some more, and it actually will make it easier because I have the concealer. And then what I'm going to do is with a flat brush. This is like a painter's brush, but I use it for my brows because it's perfect for that. I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade, it's the Magic Touch concealer in the shade 20. And I'm just going to grab a little bit and line the bottom part of my brows. Once I line it, I'm just going to bring it down to my eyelid. And if you don't like the whole sculpted brow look, then you can just opt to just do the bottom with concealer. And if you're not really concerned about it, don't touch your brows at all. Just either put a little brow gel or brow mascara or pencil, whatever your preference is, and then keep it pushing like that. Just to mute the eyelid is all that's for. And then I'm just going to take that same brush that had the setting powder in it And I'm just gonna blend that all over the eyelid. Again, just to mute it. Right, and now that that's kind of blended out the way I want it to be, what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and set this all over so it won't move, it won't crease, it won't interrupt anything. I can go about my day. All right, so just like that. And then I'll go back and do my eyes later. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my foundation. And for this, I'm using the NARS Namibia Deep 4 Soft Matte Complete Foundation. And this is my Morphe E63 brush. And I'm just going to pat this all over. I just like to pat because I feel like it gives me the most coverage.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other.
Right, and if you feel like it's a little too cakey, then you can just go with like a beauty blender or another brush. And hold on. Yeah, you can just go with another brush that's kind of like cleaner and just make sure that you get any extra that you may not want. All right, y'all, so that looks real decent. So next, what I'm gonna do is go to bronzer, and for that, I'm gonna use the Good Apple Deep 88 foundation that looks like this. I'm just gonna put it on all the areas that I would add the contour, which is these areas. And under here.
Me, it's only you. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Till the sun. Okay, it's true. I wanna be down. I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone to care for. Maybe all you need is a shoulder to cry on. If it's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is time.
And I'm just going through, do a little bit of highlighting again with that concealer. I'm just gonna add it right here and then down the bridge of my nose, and that's it. And then I'm gonna use this Beakley. Before I proceed to blend that out, I'm gonna use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm gonna spray my face first and then blend it out.
I'll dedicate all my love unto you, baby. I wanna stay by your side, be there to cool you out, and let you know everything will be alright. Oh, yeah. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. No matter the time.
once I do that, what I'm going to do is set all over my face with this translucent powder by Laura Mercier in medium deep. And this is the BH Cosmetics and it's my Rarity #1 brush. And I just like to put that all over first. And then I'll use a darker powder to set under my eyes. And I swirl just to make sure everywhere is set. And if you feel like a little tug when you do this, like your brush isn't easily gliding over your face, then that means that area is not set, i.e. this area right over here. You just want to make sure everywhere is set. But you know, of course, if you use powder anyway, then just powder, then you wouldn't have to worry about this part. Next, what I'm going to use is, what else? The Morphe Glamour Bronze in the shade Prodigy. And I'm just going to use that to just bronze up my face and put it right here and up here on the temples of my head and right across the forehead up here. And then I like to put a little at the tip of my nose and off to the sides. A little bit under here, just again to bring everything together. Like to make sure I look, you know, the same color. And then I'm gonna take this same bronzer and all I'm doing is just putting this on the eyelid. And I'm just taking this is a fluffy blender brush. You can get one from Wet n Wild. Elf has some really good ones. Elf is sold at like Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. You can get them Elf from anywhere, and they really do have good brushes. I have a few of theirs. I have like their old white set, and then I believe I have some of their newer black sets as well. And this is the holiday season, so usually they come out with nice holiday collection set, and that is pretty good as well. Okay, and just blending it a little bit up here. Just like that to bring everything together. Next, I'm using the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer in the shade Reflect. And I'm just going to put a little on the apples of my cheek and the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to just blend that out. I'm just blending that around my cheek, and then I'm gonna go upward. Just like that. Just like that. And then that's kind of like if my makeup looks too matte, this is how I kind of give it that radiant look. And I prefer, because I know you like, okay, well, you're probably thinking, why didn't you use the liquid along, like when you were using the other cream products? And for some reason, I just like to put my liquid luminizers on top of my powder. I don't know why, I just prefer it that way. And I'm just blending that out. That was on my nose. And just going upward. Just like that. And see, it just gives it a little, you know, look gleam, not too much, but just a little something, something. And that looks good. I'm thinking about blush, but I think it'll be doing a smidget too much, if you ask me. So, let me see. I'm gonna do a little right there. Let's see, y'all. Pray for me. I'm gonna use this brush, the Morphe Japanese 718 brush. The last one that I just used was, which was that one? The Morphe. That one doesn't have a number. But I'm just taking this and I'm just gonna blend that blush and go around in circles. Just like that. Then I'm just gonna go upward. I can't seem to find the brush. Oh, here it go. Right here. And I'm just gonna go back over that a little bit. Just like that. And see, we looking good. And what I think I want to do is take this luminizer and put a little bit on my eyelid just to give me a little, just a little sheen on my eyelid. Usually I don't do this. I try to keep like everything matte, but you know, due to what's going on, and I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit on my eyelid.
No matter time of day and night, it's gonna be time.
We coming together, y'all. We coming together. And then I'm just gonna go back with that brush that I put the bronzer on the first time and just kind of like clean it up just a smidge. Like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look for the makeup portion. I went ahead and did like my lashes and just cleaned up my hair just a little bit. Now I was envisioning this dress. It ain't the original one, but I found this one in the closet and I think it may work out. I'm gonna try it on and then kind of show y'all how it look. Of course, I'm already have attended the wedding by the time you see this, but if I, out of the choices, you tell me what you think I should have picked. All right, so this is the first one. I think this comes from Shein that I got like a while ago. It's just a slit. I was intending on wearing this to church, but I think it's like a little too sexy in the front for me to wear to church, so I figured this is like a perfect opportunity to get a wear out of it. So I'm gonna try it on. Okay, y'all, so this is the dress that I was envisioning. So now you kind of see why I wouldn't wear nothing like this to church. Not unless I had like a blazer, and then I would have to really alter the dress. Well, not alter it, but I would have to add like safety pins and all of that to kind of make it presentable for church. But I do feel like, you know, for the wedding, this would be a very nice and flirtatious, you know, little dress. I ain't trying to flirt with nobody, you know, but my husband, but I'm just saying. So this, so, you know, give a little leg, you know, should be a little fast today. And it's like a high-low, flowy type of dress. And then it cuts across here. It's like made like a real wrap dress, but because of the waistband, that's what makes it not a real wrap dress. But when you look at it first glance, you would think that it's a real wrap dress, and then it's like long and flowy in the back where it drapes the bottom of the floor. So I think this will be a good pick. I think I'm gonna just I know I said I was gonna get options, but I think this is it. I just gotta figure out like my shoes and accessories, which I kind of got an idea, but I'm gonna put everything together and then we'll be back.
I wanna be down.